So we got to tell you about the big news that we've been waiting for. ASAP Rocky, there is a verdict, and it's good news, bad news.
Yes, let's start with the bad news. He is guilty. The panel of judges came back in Sweden and said that ASAP Rocky is guilty of assault, as well as not only ASAP, but his two members of his crew who were there with him, all found guilty of assaulting that man during throwing that guy. And I think that video, they said, look, he's guilty. He did punch and kick that man.
And they didn't buy the defense that this was self-defense. Remember, the guy had hurled his headphones at ASAP's bodyguard, had been harassing the bodyguard, the whole team, including ASAP. ASAP pleaded with him to leave him alone, and this guy was attacked on the heels of throwing the headset right there.
But the judges felt that, look, ASAP could have walked away, and that's why it's not self-defense.
The big news. Before the good news, there are two pieces of good news. In terms of that he would have gotten in huge trouble if the judges believed what the prosecutors wanted them to believe, which is that ASAP, who was holding a bottle, actually took the bottle and broke it over the guy.
They said judges said
the prosecutors didn't have the goods. They never proved it.
And that is most likely why we get to the good news, which is that ASAP Rocky will not do any more jail time. He's not going to prison, even though he was found guilty.
No jail fine and just some small
community
fines
service
too, right? No community service, anything like that. I can't imagine he'll ever go back to the country, but that's good news. I mean, I think he had to pay. It turned out to be $1,300 American, and that's chump change for him.
$1,300. When G-Eazy got arrested, that was
$9,000,
and he got arrested in Sweden. It was $9,000 he paid. He didn't go on trial though, right?
That's right. He just paid the $9,000 and left after a day and a half. Anyway, so ASAP is free. You know, I got to say, I got this wrong because my gut was he was going to be found not guilty.
Because they had let him leave the country.
But now it makes sense that they knew they weren't going to give him jail time, so he didn't have to come back, so they didn't have to keep him there while they deliberated.
Right.
So anyway, it's over.
And I think the best possible outcome, certainly for ASAP, and Sweden, I guess, gets to save face a little bit by finding him guilty.
You know what else Sweden gets? They dodge that bullet that he can't ask for lost profits.
Oh, if he had been found not
guilty, he could have asked for lost profits from all of his concerts, would have been several $1 million. So there's a benefit to Sweden, too.
Makes me wonder if that's the real reason they found him guilty.
I don't
know. Although, look, I mean, you can't deny in the video that he certainly did throw that guy to the ground.
But you also can't deny in the video that guy was the aggressor. That guy was the aggressor and the harasser.
Ryan Payne, Arlington, Texas. I agree. I think dude was the aggressor, and I feel like ASAP shouldn't have been charged guilty, but I feel Sweden did what they had to do in order to save face for their country.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of a prevailing view right now.
Yeah, and as far as we know, no travel restrictions, right?
Yeah, we did some checking. It doesn't sound like in the EU there's going to be anything, so it sounds like he's,
Although I still think it will be shocking if he goes to Sweden.
He'll
go everywhere around it.
Not going to go to Sweden.
Will he even fly over Sweden?
Will he take, is it SAS? Is that Sweden or is that?
Oh, gosh, I don't know.
They have an airline.
Okay.
I
know they do. I don't know what it is.
Swiss Air. Swiss Air.
No, Swiss Air would be for Switzerland.
Oh, God, what am I saying?